stairs to the ladies' room. Columbus turned in the direction that the voice was coming from. He couldn't believe what his eyes definitely saw. Valerie was standing just a few feet away from him. He listened as the man he called Rome told her, "I'd better go downstairs with you." "Don't be silly. Look at all these people around. I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You know what to order for me." Rome followed her instructions, grabbed Amethyst's hand, and headed into the lounge. "Where is the closest men's room?" Columbus asked the desk clerk. "Just one floor down, Mr. Isley. You can take the elevators that are right over there. We'll get your bags right up to your room." After he threw a $50 bill at the man, Columbus made a mad dash to the elevator. When he reached the floor, he headed straight into the ladies' room. He didn't care how many women were in there. Luckily, it was empty. He locked the door behind him. "Sweet Val, are you in here?" Val was just coming out of cities like small towns to kind of put it in.
Yeah, we like that because I think that's why we like Beverly Jenkins so much, because she goes into all the different states and she digs up the Black history, you know, and we learn a lot through her book.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and she's great. I love her. So that's kind of what I'm now working on. Like I said, now I finally got moved, and as soon as the computer's there, but the internet isn't working. But by next week, and so right after the new year, I'm going to get going.
Great. Great. We look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
First Lady of G.
Right.
All right, so I guess we can eat, drink, and be merry. Y'all don't have any more questions?
No, but, you ever thought about like doing autobiographies? Or have anybody ever come to you and asked you?
Well, people are constantly asking me to do autobiographies, but then it's very strange. They die. I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Vernon Jordan's wife asked me to do her biography, and then she died. What's the guy that's saying Rainy Night in Georgia? Brooke Benton. I was working with him, and then he died, and we were calling it Rainy Night in Georgia.
Brooke Benton was Pneumonia, wasn't it?
Yeah. We were calling it Rainy Night in Georgia. Bobby Womack, and then he died. So I'm kind of scared of these biographies. But I think the reason for that is that I think a lot of times when you are going to die, you kind of know and have a premonition, and so that's probably why they wanted to get biographies out. I mean, Vernon Jordan's wife, she'd been sick her whole life. She'd been in that wheelchair with MS. And Brooke Benton, I think he had cancer.
Well, supposedly they said pneumonia, because I remember he appeared up at Sweetwater's.
Yeah, that's where I met him.
Yeah.
And then I did an interview on him, and then a week later he called and said he wanted me to write his autobiography. Wow. And 2 weeks later he was dead.
Yeah.
And, and with Bobby Womack, bless you, Bobby Womack, I'm going to tell you guys something. He was one of my best gossip sources.
Wow.
You would just, the stuff that he would call me, I just ran into Paula Abdul and she was buying 2 Rolls Royces. I was over at the Rolls Royce dealership and a Range Rover just for the dogs and that kind of thing. And so then he got some money, one of the guys from, he's close to Ronnie Wood, I think, from the Rolling Stones. He called me up, "Baby, I only got like 75 grand. It's not much, but I'll give part of it to you so we can get going on this autobiography."
Wow.
And then he died. Another thing that he told me, because I probably still should write some of this up, was that he had borrowed $5,000 from Richard Pryor. And the reason he called me up, because when he got the money from Ronnie Wood, he went to pay Richard Pryor back. And he called me, wanted me to know, he said, he was living on in a track house way out in the valley. He and Richard Pryor lost all his money. And Richard Pryor told Bobby Womack that he was the only person he had ever lent money to that paid him back.
Oh, you serious? Wow.
So with him, I got enough that I could do a little something with the research.
Quit talking and start writing.
Yeah. I'm just saying that was always so interesting to me. He told him then Richard Pryor said, "You sure it wasn't 20,000?" But I was like, "No, Richard." He had me dying. Yeah, he was one of my best sources. horses. Yeah, he used to say after the first time I interviewed him, he said, next time I'm coming to town, we clearing the whole day. We doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes.
Bobby Womack, Sam Cooke, the song, the song
Yeah,
that
he married Sam Cooke's wife.
Yeah, I used to love her, but it's all over now. The first time when the Womack brothers recorded it, it was all right. But then, and then when the Rolling Stones recorded it, Bobby Womack heard that song the first time, but the Stones did. He said, "Oh, that's horrible, Sam. They did he said, Bobby, don't get on them because they're the future." And like you say, you got that check.
Yeah, and the other thing too, he told me one time that Rod Stewart asked him, "How do you get that raspy voice?" And Bobby said, "I was pissed, so I told him I gargled bourbon." And he said he went to Rod Stewart's concert. Rod Stewart was back there gargling. He said, "Man, I was just joking. You'll kill yourself."
Yeah, bourbon too.
So that one, I think like I said, I think I have enough stuff that I can do something with it. Because I used to talk to him like, all the time. And he was, he had interesting things,
Yeah, him and his brothers.
I can give you the party free, but you have to deliver Muhammad Ali. And we couldn't find him. And so somebody said, well, I see something still working with him. So finally he did show up. Because I was like, what am I going to do? Everybody's going to kill me. Murad's going to kill me. We're going to have to pay for this party. It's not going to be fun. But he did finally show up. But, and then he was always going to pray. Every time you look up, you're looking for him, he's on his way to pray.
Yeah.
No, he really, because, Muslims do pray, I think it's like 3 times a day. But yeah, he did it about 6, so. That was one of the things that most impressed me. And that the term I always use, my God on earth, I actually got it from him always saying that to Herbert Muhammad.
What was that? What term?
He always called Herbert Muhammad my God on earth, and so I use that term a lot, and I really stole it. It was his term.
No, you borrowed it.
Yeah, I borrowed it, but I've been using it for a long